What's happening, lawn fanatics? Big Country coming to you. BC Lawn Care. BC stands for Big Country Lawn Care. So let's get that out of the way. Anyway, I'm based in Gainesville, Florida, and I just started up this lawn care company not that long ago. And I'm going to bring you guys along with the journey with me. I'm at my house right now. Plenty of yard rehab to do. I've already started some stuff there. I went ahead and whacked these down so I can get a clear path, because I don't think it was in the first video, but I'm going to kind of make a series on this and see the transformation of the yard come about, because there's plenty to do there and in the backyard. But anyways, one of my awesome subscribers, and one of the 4 of you, because this channel is brand new as well, asked me to do a setup video. Now, this is going to be changing in the future because I want to update what I have, because I quickly realized that my trailer is not big enough, and I'll show you why. So, first piece of equipment first piece of equipment to review is called the Billy Goat, and this thing is a yard vacuum, as you can tell by the front. Now, what do I do with this? Well, I go and I pick up leaves for people. More of a winter service, because if you try to pick up leaves in the summertime with all the rain and stuff, it gets really compact, and this thing's not that good on it. I got a short I'm going to upload of me blowing leaves for a customer. I shot with these. I got my Meta glasses for you. Yeah, so I mean, it works really well in the wintertime, and it actually will pick up sticks about that big around and just shred them, which is nice. So I'll run that in the wintertime before I go mow. But yeah, so I have that. Next, I have, well, let me jump back on here real quick. If you guys are actually looking for something to do, like get started in the winterized service, that is probably one of the best pieces of equipment you can buy for the money, because it has a massive bag on it that collects. And I got those big old green things in the back of my truck that I use to put the leaves and sticks and everything. Honestly, it's a fantastic piece of equipment, and it can keep you going year round, which is the nice part, because for leaf removal, I usually charge like $60 an hour, because I'm fully insured, fully registered with the state. I'm legit. I'm not a fly-by-night guy. So yeah, we have that. Anyways, jumping onto the trailer, I have 2 John Deere commercial standers. This one is my Q810E. It's got the 7-iron deck on it. I took the chutes off because honestly, the chutes do nothing but get in the way when I'm trying to get like really close to something. I'm going to be getting one of those mulch on demand kits, if you will. It's got the little flap that goes up and down over the chute, so I'm not shooting into people's gardens. I'm trying to save up for that. I only have a few customers right now, but we're getting there. All right, so these mowers, I'm gonna tell you what they are, and then we're gonna talk about them, because these things are fucking amazing, pardon the French. Q810E, 7-iron deck, 36-inch, really good for getting in between like your average residential gate. So I can mow on a stander in just about any yard that has a 36-inch gate or larger, which is just about 98% of all homes in the state of Florida. So we have that. My big boy, the Q850R, is got the 7-iron deck. It's a 54-inch, and listen, this thing is a beast. What I like about this too, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get one to put on the side, because you can see, I don't know if that bolt right there, I want to try to get, this is a trash can, so I can pick up garbage on the way, and that is an included service in my commercial contracts. So that's always nice to have, especially a lot of my commercial contracts have require the bigger mower, so I can just pick it up as I go. I got a little grabber that I'm gonna have to replace because the thing got really screwed up and brush hogging. We'll talk about that in a second. Anyway, yeah, chute's gone. But what I like about these is they have these holes right here, I'm gonna have to tighten this down a little bit. There we go. They have these holes that you can stick your strap in, and you can run it around the sides of the trailer, and that prevents the mower from going side to side. And the Q810 has, I gotta put the strap, I usually keep it right there. Right here, I put the strap on this thing, run it down around on the other side, and I'll just ratchet it shut real quick. These things are extremely comfortable. This one has the standers, so if you're mowing slopes, you can put your foot on there and you can be straight up and down instead of leaning to the side, which really helps with the center of gravity on this thing. 27 horse on this one, John Deere. I think it's a Cowie, I'm not sure. Yeah, got a Cowie, 27 horse on that one. And this one's a 19 horse Cowie for a 36 inch. Boy, she eats. And now I'm gonna tell you about that. Real quick, digital dash on there. Does not have a digital dash. Besides the point, who cares, right? So anyways, these mowers, oh my God, like they perform so well. So I helped a friend clear land. We cleared, with these two lawnmowers right here, I think we cleared every bit of 4 acres of like some thick ass shit. Like it was blackberry bushes, poison ivy. I got that shit still on me. Because we were just spraying each other with the debris and all that. Anyway, I have ADHD, so bear with me. My mind tracks, and that's it. Back to the story. Anyway, these mowers, trees that big around, were taking them down no problem. I mean, like, this thing right here was literally going up and over and on to the next one, right? Like, I had to sharpen the blades, but I could not believe how well these mowers handled that situation. I mean, like, I wish I took pictures because I could have dropped them in the video and showed you guys like how clear that land actually got from these. In fact, I might try to go see if he'll be cool with me going out there, and maybe I'll post it on my Facebook page or something like that. It's just BC Lawn Care on Facebook. But anyway, you'll know me when you find me. That's the mower setup. Trailer, I have a Big Tex from Texas Trailers here in Gainesville. I quickly realized that when I started this business, I was putzing around with a John Deere Quick Track, like E340 something, I think it was, like a 40 something inch 0-turn mower, and this trailer was great for that, right? Because it was just a mower, and then I would bring this thing with me. Well, I couldn't get through people's gates. I'm like, shit, I need a commercial stander. Got the 36 inch, loved it more than anything else in the world. I'm like, damn, let me go see what they have for larger commercial standers, and I'll just trade my 0-turn in. And that's what I did. That's when I got the 54 inch. But as you can tell, this trailer is only a 6x12, guys, single axle. And when the roads are rough, I can feel it bouncing around a little bit, which I don't like. So probably the first upgrade I do to this company for equipment wise is going to be most likely a dual axle 16, like maybe like a 7x16 trailer, 7 foot wide, 16 feet long dual axle that I can hook up, because right now I'm using my personal truck, which it's still personal because here in the state of Florida, as long as you're not driving for over 50% of your business, you can use a personal vehicle instead of commercial. And I definitely do not use that truck for more than 50% of my driving time. Can promise you that. But I want to look, that's going to be the second thing I do, is get a different truck. Going to be a diesel. Don't know. Love the Fords, love Duramax. I want to try to find an old 7.3, but they're just so expensive. But yeah, this truck, it's an F-250 Platinum 2024. And when I first started this business, I was all right with using it. Here, I'll show you the front, because I got these nice ranch hands. There you go, F-250 Platinum. I started with this, and I was fine doing it. But then I'm like, I'm parking on the street, I'm parking in various places. I don't really want a truck that's worth 6 figures parked in the street, let alone have the off chance of, you know, hitting something or hitting it with debris from the mowers or whatever. So I'm gonna look for a different truck. That's gonna be the second upgrade I do. First is the trailer, because with the 16 foot, I can fit all 3 of these on there. Plus, I can hang up my weed eaters and all that other stuff, which I only bring the tools I need for the jobs for the day. I got 2 weed eaters, edger, my backpack blower, hedge trimmers, all that. But today I'm gonna show you the setup. I've got, well, there's my gas tank, but right here I'm John Deere and steel all the way, guys. That's just me. That's a country boy. I love John Deere ever since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. I loved watching the combines. Got to drive my uncle's combine when we would harvest corn up there in Pennsylvania. But anyway, so FS 251R. This is a fantastic commercial weed eater, strong. I can edge with this. It's got that little handle right there on the side. That lets me tilt it to the side, and I can just run down the sidewalk and edge with it. So if I'm only doing a couple yards like I'm doing this morning, I don't need to bring my edger. That's just extra weight and extra fuel and all that other stuff. Got the Moto Mix 50-to-1. Here's my backpack blower. She's a beast. Running the BR 600. This thing is an absolute unit, guys. My God. You'll see when I upload that short with me blowing the leaves how strong that thing actually is. I mean, it was blowing leaves 2 feet thick. Wet leaves, it doesn't even think it's there. So as of right now, that is the setup. I got these yard bags. I got them off Amazon. I just got to get the I got to run in the house real quick and actually get there's a plastic insert you can put on there that keeps it open. I got to run inside and get that. But other than that, we are on the way to the first yard. So cheers. See y'all on the next.